Your brother Karatas are back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, and it's going to be about the MOTB, the mark of the beast, okay? All right? Because that's what's coming. All right, that's what's coming. If you can see here in this news or this social media post, it says 30,000 people in Sweden have implanted MCs in their hand as of 2025. All right, and then if you pay attention to what's going on in the news, a digital ID is on the way. All right, now just listening to this.
Over the Charlie Kirk assassination and which direction the bullet came from. Well, monsters like this are actually in the background, changing the future of humanity.
So while we're all still distracted and fighting amongst ourselves over the Charlie Kirk assassination and which direction the bullet came from, well, monsters like this are actually in the background changing the future of humanity.
Other things and or the implementation of the RFID CHIP, okay? Because that's what's coming. And as an Israelite man, a man that believes in Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, we are supposed to give the people warning. All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me. And that's what we're doing. All right, when we watch things that's happening within in the world, watch other brothers' videos, look at stuff in the news, see stuff in our own day-to-day, okay? Or see stuff on social media, okay?
Of humanity, there is nothing bigger going on in the world right now than the digital IDs that are being rolled out globally. This is going to impact people's ability to work, people's ability to bank, people's ability to buy and sell.
Look at what's happening
Of humanity. America, okay? There is nothing bigger going on in the world right now than the digital IDs that are being rolled out globally. This is going to impact people's ability to work, people's ability to bank, people's ability to buy and sell.
Here in America, when it comes out, to be able to buy food, to be able to live and survive, or do whatever it is that they need to do to so-called continue to live, okay? But I know when that CHIP comes out, it's really going to be on and popping. It's really going to be pressure, all right? It's going to be pressure in regards to it actually it actually being used to force people that do have it to buy and sell to use it, or if those individuals that don't have it won't be able to buy and sell.
Ability to travel, you basically won't be able to exist in society or participate in any meaningful way if you don't get one of these digital.
And he said participate in society. You should be tired of participating in a society where everything around you is death. Everything from the
ability to travel, you basically won't be able to exist in society or participate in any meaningful way if you don't get one of these digital.
You could be listening to something that plagues your mind and cause you to think bad thoughts. All right, everything is death around here. So who wants to continue to actually participate in this society? All right, you should not want to continue to want to participate in this society. Especially if you are a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American Indian, you should be calling upon Yahweh Shema Shai to deliver you from this society.
Oh, but don't worry, guys. It's free.
And announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work. For the right to work.
IDs. Oh, but don't worry, guys. It's free.
And announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work. By the do not have digital for the right to work.
That's right. You won't be able to work in the United Kingdom.
For the right to work by the end of this parliament. We spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID.
That's right. You won't be able to work in the United Kingdom unless you get one of these digital IDs. But I know your biggest concern was how much is
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the number or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Concern was, how much is it going to cost to get the ID? And I hope this bag of mayonnaise has relieved any of those worries, because it's going to be free, guys. Thank God. Obviously, people's biggest fears are not that they're going to have to...
Concern was, how much is it going to cost to get the ID? And I hope this bag of mayonnaise has relieved any of those worries, because it's going to be free, guys. Thank God. Obviously, people's biggest fears are not that they're going to have their bank accounts shut down, like in Vietnam, where they erased 86 million bank accounts from people who refused the digital ID. This was in September.
Sure, people aren't worried about ever being able to travel back to Europe ever again to see family, nothing like that, without one of these IDs. That's not what we're worried about. This hard-boiled egg of a human wants to assure you they're going to be free, guys.
Sure, people aren't worried about ever being able to travel back to Europe ever again to see family, nothing like that, without one of these IDs. That's not what we're worried about. This hard-boiled egg of a human wants to assure you they're going to be free, guys. Don't worry. All jokes aside, this is by far the most pressing issue that we're facing today. There is nothing more diabolical, more sinister, and more altering to the course of human history than these digital ID systems, which are actually going to be linked to AI systems and are basically going to run humanity from here on out. We have to do everything in our power to resist these systems and resist these tyrants. Once they have this control, it's over. It's over. So share this information, repost it, make your own posts about it, mobilize and...
My brother, where he said this man at his job has this CHIP in his hand. All right, for some odd reason, it's not letting me play it, but nonetheless, okay, the CHIP is coming. I don't know why it won't let me play that video, man. It's crazy. All right, but don't take it, all right? If you take it, this is going to be your judgment. This is Revelation 14 and 9. It says here, and I looked, 14 and 9. It says, and the third angel followed them with a loud voice, saying, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, all right, that's CHIP, okay, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments and faith of Yahweh Shai. I'm going to read verse 12 in the NLT. It says, this means that Yahweh's holy people must endure persecution patiently, obeying his commandments, maintaining their faith in Yahweh Shai. During this time, okay, of the MOTB, I don't understand why I can't play this video. I don't understand it. All right, during the time of the MOTB, all right, you must not take that chip, okay? All right, you must not take it. All right, because that type of persecution is coming. All right, the type of persecution is coming. All right, Lord Williams edified to the next time. Shalom.
So while we're all still distracted